you are, going to work, living your best life, even though it's 90 degrees where you live. And then you get inside and you note that there's a slight chill in the air. You sit down at your computer to work and you notice, why is it so cold in here? It's supposed to be 72 degrees. This is definitely not what 72 degrees feels like. Am I gonna die here? Am I gonna freeze to death? What's gonna happen? Well, don't worry yourself, Katie. We are now introducing the skirt blanket, or skirt-anket, or skirt something. It's a whatever. It's a skirt that's also a blanket, which will keep you nice and warm in your office. Look at how much happy you are now. What? Hello beautiful friends, my name is Katie, and in today's video we are making a skirt blanket or a skirt-anket or something, but not actually in the infomercial style. That part is totally a joke, but I will say this is one of the most ridiculous things I have ever made, and also one of literally the most useful things I have made. But as someone who gets super cold easily, it is so hard when you want to wear like your normal clothes that you would wear out and about, and then you walk in your office environment which is set at 72 degrees and you are just freezing all day long. So I decided to make the skirt blanket, which is basically a giant piece of fleece that has a waistband, so when you are sitting it looks like you are wearing a skirt even though you're wearing a blanket, and when you stand it also looks like you're just wearing a long skirt. Looks like you planned your day and you're fabulous, but you're just wearing something to keep your legs warm. So let's get into the video. To start this project, I'm using 2 yards of anti-pill fleece fabric that I bought from Joann's. I bought both gray and black because I think these colors are really great neutrals and would be really great for this project. I'm also going to use 5/8 of an inch of ribbon in the color black. I bought 2 types in case I wanted to do a thicker waistband. The measurements for this project are going to be a simple wrap skirt, which I will link a tutorial that I've done in the past in the card above. But basically you're going to take your measuring tape and wrap around your waist 1.5 times. So in my case, that would be 42 inches. And then you're going to divide that by 3.4 or pi, which in my case is roughly 13.5. And on the side where your fabric opens, you're going to taper it straight so you get a wrap shape. Measuring from the top, you'll also go around in a circle for the length you want it to be. I love this project because you could make a short skirt or you could make a long one. You can really mix up whatever length you want, and you're just going to go around it with that measurement. And then when you get to the top of the skirt on the side that it opens on, you're going to draw a straight line down and then curve around it. Hopefully while making this project, you have a supervisor available to hold your measuring tape and or someone available to help mess up your fabric and make it crinkle all the time. Once I have everything measured out, I'm just going to cut around this. If you don't have a sewing machine, this material does not fray, so you could actually leave it exactly how it is and be totally fine. It just won't have the finished edge. For my skirt, I'm going to fold over the edges once so that I do have a nice clean edge, and I'm just using black thread on this and doing a straight stitch. Once the hem is done, I'm going to sew on the 5/8 ribbon across the top to create a waistband. Now I'm going to use mine as a tie, so make sure to use lots of extra ribbon on both sides because you can always cut away more, but you can't add back to it easily. And that way you can wrap it and see where you want your bow to tie. Do you want it to tie in the back or do you want it to tie on the side? And while sewing, I first started with a straight stitch and then I went back over it with a zigzag stitch just to make sure it was securely in place. So that is all for the actual tutorial part of this video. I actually made this because I was inspired by my friend who was always cold, and she kept telling me how she had to wear like a blanket at work, and I was like, wait a second, I can fix that problem. And by the way, if anyone at Shark Tank loves this idea and wants to send me $5 million, that would be cool. If you don't have $5 million and you don't know how to help me get on Shark Tank for this, then let's just hit the big thumbs up button and also hit the subscribe button down below, because that will help make me some money since I am not making $5 million $10 on this. This thing is super, super easy to make, and I would encourage any of you who are super cold-blooded like me, or if you have any friends that are super cold, this would make a great either birthday present, or Christmas is coming up in like 5 months, but I'm a procrastinator, so like I'd start now. Even though you can literally make this in like 20 minutes, knock it out, wrap it up for your friend, you are good to go. I think this would be absolutely perfect if you do work in a like professional work environment, because again, you are wearing something that looks like real clothes, but it's a blanket, so it's fabulous. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Bye!